sorry I took the call, but I did try and ring you and you cut us off.
What? You just took it anyway? Kelly, you got any idea how much trouble it could be? We came this close to reporting it stolen.
Well, I was in a rush. Petty wouldn't start and you were nowhere to be seen. I didn't have time to think.
About what? You're meant to be off wedding dress shopping, not whatever this is. Kelly, what's going on?
Nothing. We stopped going on about it. I don't want to talk about it.
So there is something. Why won't you tell me?
Look, while you two have a domestic, I'm going to sort the car, yeah?
I won't be long. As soon as I've found out what's happened here.
None of my business, I'm sure.
So what? Are you ill?
No, I'm fine.
Right. Because I'll just have to find out for myself, won't I?
Look, Dan, where are you going?
In there, where do you think?
Right. I'll tell you. Promises you won't get mad.
Kelly, what is it?
I'm having an abortion.
I take it Charity's leaving with you?
Yeah.
She finally got what she wanted, didn't she? I'm surprised she's not here just to twist the knife one last time.
This isn't about point scoring.
Isn't it?
You told me you wanted me out of your life, didn't you?
So this is how you choose to do it? By running off into the sunset with Charity?
And what else am I supposed to do, eh? Hang about on the off chance that you might change your mind. You made it quite clear that that's never going to happen. And maybe it's best like this.
You're not doing any of this for me, so don't try and justify it. This is about you. Because nobody dumps Kane Dingo, right?
I didn't come here to argue. I just thought I should tell you myself.
Well, if you think I'm going to burst into tears, you've got another thing coming.
Look, believe it or not, I still care about you.
You really have no shame.
I mean it. I just wish things had turned out differently.
Well, I don't. And as far as I'm concerned, Charity can have you. You're nothing to me.
Hi, Dad. I got back as quick as I could. What's happened?
What do you mean? Oh, this, nothing. It's just an old stain. It's been annoying me for weeks, so I thought I'd get the old bicarb on it while I'm here.
You tied it up.
Well, not just me. Ashley helped.
Where is he?
Here, just topping up the milk monster. I think she must be growing. So, how was the opticians? Do you need new glasses?
Dentist.
New teeth, then?
What's wrong? You thought we wouldn't cope, didn't you?
No, I just thought you might struggle a bit.
Well, I'm not saying it wouldn't have been nice to have you here, but as you can see, we're fine. So maybe now you'll stop worrying so much. So, if I'm not mistaken, you've got a school run to start thinking about.
Oh, and don't forget April staying for tea.
Which is why I took the liberty of stocking up on fish fingers. So, job's a good one.
I can't see them yet. I bet Carly's way ahead. Plus, he's probably still on the swim.
You have to bring him down for my benefit, you know.
I'm not. Look, I've said I'm sorry for talking to Carly. I just thought she might want to know how you felt.
What? So she can pussyfoot around my fragile ego, you mean?
Oh, now you're just
I'm
being...
being pathetic? Well, that's me, innit? It's the big girl's blouse.
There you go again. Why do you feel the need to compete with her? I mean, I never had you down as a competitive type. I don't mean that in a bad way.
I'm not. You don't know what it's like. I get it all the time. All the time. Little digs about who's wearing the trousers and folk looking at her and wondering what she's doing with a lanky streak of nothing like me.
So what? Let them.
Easier said than done.
Is it? Hold on. Carly is with you for a reason. Maybe you should consider that rather than worrying about yourself.
When did I ever tell you I didn't want any more kids?
A few months ago, remember? I had a scare and you panicked.
You weren't pregnant then?
Well, I didn't need to be because I saw how you felt about it.
What, so this time we just skipped the conversation and went straight to an abortion?
Well, you've got to admit the timing's all wrong. These last few months haven't exactly been easy, Dan.
Yeah, all right. We've had our ups and downs, but I thought we were over that. We're meant to be getting married.
Yeah, and we deserve to enjoy that, don't we, without adding any more complications.
Complications? It was our baby. Doesn't that mean anything to you?
Please don't, Dan. I feel bad enough about it.
So just drop the subject and pretend it never happened. Not until you tell me what you're hiding.
I hate school. It's rubbish.
Why? What's happened? Is it school? Or is it Caroline Wild Goose?
Why does she have to be such a cow?
Right. Well, this calls for emergency action. I'm going to get the ice cream and we're going to talk tactics.
Someone looks as if they're having as bad a day as I am. I'm just hoping mine doesn't get worse.
Have you seen Charity?
You're joking. I'm staying as far away from her as possible. My priorities right now are not getting a smack in the face or losing my job.
Yeah? What, so you don't care that her and Kane are leaving the village to be with Debbie? Yeah.
Shouldn't you be making up for lost time rather than having a family chat?
Keeping tabs on me now, are we?
Just trying to establish some order amongst the chaos. Talking of which, where's Dan? Don't tell me he's on another call out.
Family emergency. He's taking the rest of the day off.
Well, you better work twice as hard then.
Look, you can see the kind of day I'm having, so do me a favour and please stop banging on about Charity. Good riddance to bad news, if you ask me.
But and if she leaves, what happens to Moses then? Have you thought about that?
She says she was going to flush my head down the toilet.
Well, she's just jealous. She looks at you and sees that you've got loads of mates. You're clever, funny, gorgeous, talented. Sorry, who's playing Dorothy in The School Wizard of Oz?
Me.
Caroline didn't even make the Lollipop Guild. What does that tell you?
That no one likes her.
Bingo. She's just making all these threats because she's unhappy. So next time she says something horrible, don't get upset. Just look her in the eye and ask her if she wants to join in with whatever game it is you're playing, and I bet you bite your hand off.
Do you really think so?
I know so. But if she doesn't, and she gives you any more grief, come and tell me and I will be down that school in a shot. Dan, where you going?
Just need some air, that's all.
Of course I'm interested, yes. Oh, a meeting this afternoon might be pushing it a bit. Oh, look, leave it with me and I'll see what I can do. Yeah. Oh, not at all. OK, thank you, thank you. Bye for now.
That sounds intriguing.
Well, yeah, that was Dementia Yorkshire. They're doing an awareness day. One of the speakers has dropped out. They want me to step in. Might even be in the radio.
Good for you. I mean, it's not like you haven't got a lot of experience standing up in front of people, is it?
That's what they said. I could involve the village and talk about how a community's awareness can help.
Sounds good. What are we waiting for? Let's get down there.
Oh, I know, but it doesn't seem fair to disrupt Gabby's routine.
Oh, I think you'll find Gabby's all grown up now. At school working hard, I hope. It's baby Dotty, Ashley, remember?
Of course, yes, my mistake. Where's Laurel?
Picking Arthur and April up from school. She won't be long.
Well, I could have Dotty if you like. Give you a chance to go to that meeting.
You?
Believe it or not, I have fed a baby before.
Long time ago, maybe.
I happen to have a natural maternal streak, isn't that right, Ash?
Well, you know my memory's not what it used to be.
Well, mine is. So give her here and go. I mean it. We'll be fine.
Come on, Carly, you can do it! I can't see Pierce, though.
Come on. Carly? Sorry. Are you OK?
No, I twisted my ankle.
Sorry, have you seen Pierce?
There's a few miles back, so I took it out on him. Oh, I don't think I can finish.
What? It's right there. This is what you trained for, remember?
I know, but I can't put any weight on it. Will you help me?
Me?
Yeah. I need you, Marlon.
Yeah, right. Of course you do.
Hey, help me.
Help you what? Pretend to be injured to make me feel better? Do you think I'm an idiot? Yes, well, luckily for you, though, this one talked some sense into me.
Did I? I did, yes.
So listen, do me a favour. Give me the fist bump. And the thing, you cross that line. You make me proud. Go on!
Go on!
Do you know what? You're right. I'm one lucky bloke.
Amelia's watching telly. Thought I'd come and check you were still here.
Just can't get my head around it. You were great with her in there. Like a second mum. Would us having a baby really be that bad?
Dan, can you not just trust that I had me reasons? It's not as if I'm getting any younger, is it? It's me diabetes. Getting pregnant can cause all sorts of complications.
We could have dealt with that together. Instead of you going behind my back like this.
Look, I know you're angry, but whatever you think, I didn't do it lightly.
Yeah, but you still had a choice. I didn't even get a say, did I?
Well, you weren't supposed to find out.
Right, so that's OK then, is it? Whatever I don't know don't hurt me. It's too late.
Did it because I love you.
How can you even say that? I know the timing might not have been great. But you were carrying our child. Does that not mean anything?
Except I wasn't, was I?
What do you mean?
It wasn't your child.
Oh, hey, look! I'm being stalked by my son's loser dad. Do me a favour, yeah, disappear.
Like you're going to, you mean?
Oh. I take it Pete's been spreading the good news. Nothing he likes more than jumping to the wrong conclusions.
Oh, don't give me that. You told him that you were moving.
Actually, technically he overheard. Not that I've got anything to hide.
So all that rubbish about not taking Moses away, what happened to all that then, eh?
I'm not taking Moses away, OK? So how about you drop the hard man act and try to listen?
What? While you blag me, I know all your tricks, remember?
Is that right? Then how come I want Moses to stay here with you?
Do I look stupid?
Do you really want me to answer that? All right, look, I know what me and Kane can be like together, yeah? It can get messy, to put it mildly. And the last thing I want is to put my kids through some massive upheaval for it to just blow apart in a few months' time.
Really looking to the long term, aren't you?
Just being practical, actually. And I'm not saying it'll be forever, just till we get more settled. But believe it or not, I think the best place for Moses right now is here with you.
So what? You just went out and slept with someone?
It was after I found out about you and Nicola. I was upset. I was angry.
No, I with Nicola was wrong. How can you even try and justify this?
I'm not trying to justify anything. There's no excuse for what I did. I thought you wanted the truth.
Yeah, after you'd hidden it from me for God knows how long.
Believe it or not, I was trying to block it out. Pretend it never happened.
Until he found out we were pregnant. Well, it really threw a spanner in the works.
Got no idea. We were back on track. I felt like I was being punished for what I'd done.
Who was it?
What?
Drunken fumble, who was it with?
No one that matters.
What, do I know him? Is that it? Is he walking around the village secretly laughing at me?
No, what do you take us for?
Oh, seriously? After what you just told me?
Oh, Dan, please, just...
Oh, just leave me alone!
Dan!
Okay, look, I'm sorry. I didn't mean for you to find out this way, but you know what? Me and Kane only chose to go last night.
Sounds like you're running to me.
Or just being practical. I mean, let's face it, we've way too much baggage here to ever stand a chance of making it work. Why will you miss me?
Don't flatter yourself. Me and you were never going to work.
Well, then, at least we all know where we stand. You know, this is best all round. You'll see that. And once we're more settled, I'll send for Noah and then we can talk about Moses.
What is it about you that you think you can just drop your kids whenever it suits you?
Believe it or not, I'm trying to do what's best for them.
Oh, so you've sorted what's happening with Noah then, have you?
Of course I have. What kind of mum do you take me for?
Do you really want me to answer that? The best thing that you could do for your kids is stay out of their lives for good.
I'd be very careful if I were you, or I might just decide to take Moses with me now.
You could try.
And what? Because you know as well as I do that Kane would wipe the floor with you. So if I were you, I would back right off. I mean, you of all people, you're in no position to judge me.
Then do us all a favour. Stop talking about it and just go. Maybe then we can all get on with our lives.
I didn't mean to.
What, patronise me?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What? No, it's me you should be apologising for being so high-maintenance.
He's here! He's here at last! I was beginning to worry that something awful had happened.
Come on, lads! You must get...
You made it! I'm so proud of you.
Never again. Hey, at least you're the guts to give it a go. More than you said for some of us.
You know, I think I'm starting to seize up. I don't suppose you could give me a massage. You do have good hands.
When it comes from kneading all that dough, you've got to really stretch out them glutens.
Oh, if I remember, April's at Laurel and Ashley's for tea, so we've got that place to ourselves.
So, what we waiting for? I'll race you.
Oh!
You know where you... Woo!
Ooh, she just made this funny gurgly noise, and I think she's filled her nappy. Maybe I should take her home right now.
With a dirty nappy?
Well, I could pretend I hadn't noticed.
Or there's a changing table in the toilets. And that shouldn't be a problem for a woman with your maternal instinct, should it?
This is what I get for being a good Samaritan. Oh, well, wish me luck. I think I might need it.
It looks like you finally found your calling in life. I have to say it suits you.
At least I don't go around pretending to be something I'm not.
Gosh, it doesn't take much to get under your skin, does it? Must be an age thing.
You might swan around thinking you're lady of the manor, but we all know that it's Lawrence's money that's put you there. If you ask me, you're nothing but a spoilt little girl.
Is that so?
Ashley and Laurel mean a lot to me. Heaven knows they're going through enough hardship right now without you making things worse. So if you think you can use them to get to me...
Do you know, hadn't even crossed my mind. But now you come to mention it, it does seem like too good an opportunity to miss. So if I were you, I'd start being nice to me. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. Enjoy.
Hey. If you're looking for Dan, he's not here. Look, I know what this is about. Are you pregnant?
Not anymore.
And does Dan know?
About the abortion, yeah? Don't panic. I didn't name names if that's what you're bothered about. Do you think I actually want anyone to know that I slept with you?
Yeah. Well, at least we're on the same page. Let's keep it that way, yeah?
Well, you win your bet, that's what matters, right? Why would you care if it's ruined my life?
Chaz, it's not like I'm asking you to adopt Noah, is it? I'm just saying, can you look after him for a few weeks till me and Kane get settled? That's all. Yes, I know it's a shock. Yes, I know we've been here before. Well, guess what? This time it's different. And if we make a fresh start, who knows? Maybe we actually stand a chance. Do you know what? Maybe just stop having a go and help us out here. Thank you. OK. Yeah, see you when you get back. OK, so Chaz isn't exactly doing cartwheels, but at least she's going to take Noah for a bit.
Did she say how Belle was?
Yeah, doing all right. But if you're thinking of backing out because of her...
I never said that, did I?
So go on then, how was it with Moira?
Glad to see the back of us.
Well, you know what? She's not the only one. I'm kind of sick of people sticking their oar in round here. The sooner we get away, the better.
Good job. I got these, isn't it?
What? Are you serious? You've booked tickets?
3 weeks to get everything straight. And there's no stopping us.
It's going to be perfect. You'll see. I'm going to make sure of it. Come here.
What are you doing in here?
Suppose I was stupid to think we ever stood a chance.
Don't say that. There is nothing that I want more than to be your wife.
Daffling, Grace. I've known there's been something wrong with you for weeks. I've been too scared to ask in case it was the Nicola thing. Now I find out you've been with someone else.
It meant nothing. I swear. I can't even remember what he looked like.
That's supposed to make me feel better, is it?
It was a stupid, drunken mistake. I hate myself for it. And it's the guilt that's been bothering us, nothing else. I should have told you. But the truth is, I was scared. Last thing I want is to lose you.
Now look at us.
I know it's not going to be easy, but we can get through this if it's what we both want. Please, Dan.
What if it's too late?
Don't say that. I'd do anything to make this up to you. Just give me a chance.
And Emmerdale's Aaron, our very own Danny Miller, is on new Celebrity Juice at 10 over on ITV2. Next here on ITV, Paul O'Grady makes more four-legged friends in For the Love of Dogs. Then coming up in half an hour, there's a shock in store for Alec as our new thriller Paranoid continues.